everyone, welcome to Connecting with Nature. I'm Nicole with the Parks and Recreation Natural Areas. Today we're exploring 4 of my favorite trails here at Friedrich Wilderness Park: Forest Range, Water Trail, Main Loop, and Vista Loop. Here at Friedrich we have just over 10 miles of hiking trails, mostly natural surface trails, but we do have some ADA accessible trails as well. Let's head out to Forest Range and check out what we find. We're here on the Forest Range Trail, and this trail is ADA accessible, as you can see here, and it's one of the best trails to explore if you have younger children. One of my favorite parts of Forest Range are the many benches along the trails, which are great spots for just relaxing and watching for birds. And with over 400 birds recorded here in Bexar County, we are a hot spot here at Friedrich Wilderness Park for birding. And Forest Range is a fairly short trail, and it's also an excellent trail. If you have maybe 20 minutes for lunch and you want to get some exercise, it'll take you about that long to finish the trail here. And if you're doing a brisk walk, it may be about 15 minutes to make it all the way around Forest Range. So like I said, it's a perfect trail for younger children, and it's great for strollers too. Let's head out over to Water Trail and check out the Windmill. Water Trail is about a mile and will probably take you anywhere between 30 to 40 minutes to complete. It's also a natural surface trail, so it's not ADA accessible. We're here at the Windmill on Water Trail. The water here is for the wildlife, and the windmill pumps the water from the aquifer. As you can see up here, the wind turns a wheel and a gearbox moves the sucker rod inside of a vertical pipe. The valves open and close in concert with the movement of the sucker rod, which draws the water out of the ground. Can you guess how many feet down this pipe goes into the ground? It actually goes about 200 feet deep, and then it sucks the water back up. And you may also notice when you come out here that there are little fish swimming here in the water feature, and these fish were placed here to eat the larvae of mosquitoes. And now that you've learned a little something about windmills, let's head over to Main Loop and see what we find over there. We're here on Main Loop, and this trail I consider moderately challenging. It's a natural surface trail and will likely take you around 1 hour or 45 minutes if you're walking briskly. My favorite part of the trail takes you through some of the highest elevations in the park and some of the best views. And right here where I'm standing is around 1,400 feet above sea level. And on a clear day, we might be able to see out in certain areas around 2 to 3 miles. And if you're coming out on Main Loop, be sure to bring plenty of water, as you will need this. It's a longer hike and there's some more challenging areas. The last trail we're exploring is Vista Loop. This is probably one of the more challenging hikes here at Friedrich due to the steep rock faces, which you can see here. And much of the trail follows narrow rock ledges along the edges of the canyons. And this trail also passes through live oak, juniper woodlands, lacy oak, red oak, and also cherry trees and walnuts. And so it's really worth a visit if you have the time and you feel comfortable enough to explore this trail. And although Vista Loop is relatively short at just under a mile, you can access it from Main Loop and it'll take you right back to Main Loop when you're finished. And remember to plan ahead for this, because this trail really is challenging, so be sure to wear the proper shoes, bring water, and even walking sticks if you have them. Hope you enjoyed today's episode of Connecting with Nature, and remember the Leave No Trace principles as you visit Friedrich Wilderness Park. Don't forget, no dogs allowed, as we are a nature preserve and we have endangered species in the park. See you next time. Bye.